Around like 2 hours in. We'll go some further.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 58th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning already. I ran a hand through my messy hair and slowly got out of bed. I'd gone to bed early, so I no longer felt tired from yesterday's defensive battle. Now then, how should I spend the day today? Alright, we do really need to actually go get some minerals. We should probably upgrade some weapons first, though. Question is... This isn't even the right floor. Which weapons do I want to upgrade? Maybe Takamaru? Attack +2 to use it when near death. Maybe these last yellows are worth something? I don't know. Allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support status. I don't know, I don't like basing my strategy off of random chance. And who else? I mean, Ima, I think, could use some upgrades. Gaku doesn't have much. Five spaces in a straight line. And that could be a pretty useful early strike, honestly. I assume it's going to be basically on the hunt. Yeah, that attack pattern. That's a good attack pattern for an early strike. Ima has almost nothing. I mean, counter strike. Yeah. What's the attack pattern on this? Interesting. And we use one-winged hammer the most, so we can at least give it some extra voltage, I guess. And move, yeah. Maxing out Spirit Ring actually would not be a bad idea. But I guess that'll be an after the next battle sort of thing. Is there a way we can intentionally Hold up. Don't we have a... How do I see... Wait, I think I might have just realized a really good combo. Hold up. Where's the biolab? Is that on this floor? It is, perfect. Like, this is actually broken, I think. What I've just realized we can technically do. Let me just verify that we actually have the thing that I think we do. Okay. Desperation Potion. User HP becomes 1. Okay, we do have the Desperation Potion. Perfect. Okay, so here's the deal. We have a Desperation Potion. We can set our HP to 1. So, here's the thought process. We give Kako Unyielding Spirit. Attack +2 to use when near death during battle. So that means, I mean, her snipes already, I think by default, do like, and what is it? Like her energy sniper is already, it's a 4 attack that does, and I think she gets like 3 extra if she didn't move. So it does 7 normally. 8 if we give her the, if we just up her attack power. But then also, if we utilize Unyielding Spirit with, and which we can easily activate with our potion, that's a 10 damage attack. Granted, it goes down to being 8 damage after the fact, but I mean, still 8 damage that you can do from a distance, potentially behind some walls, repeatedly. Like that, it just expands the range of like lethal potential. So, to a very great extent. More move on Accelerate could be useful. Just a little extra versatility here. That's about everything we can do. Why am I looking at Darumi? Yeah, in the same vein, we can use Hiriko. Well, Hiriko could learn Counter-Strike. We actually put her up close a fair bit. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if we have like 5 AP on a turn, then that increases the amount of damage we can deal to a boss by like 10. So it just increases the range at which we can deal our kind of finishing blow. Now, what I probably wouldn't do is have Kako take the potion when we can't kill the boss in one turn. But when we can, that seems pretty good. Oh, hey, Kako. Speaking of which, you seem rather free. Would you like to play detective with me? The famed Detective Kako versus the notorious underwater thief Takumi. Or underwear. Wait, what? Hold up. What did you... Underwear thief? Slander. I was gonna say, underwater thief doesn't seem to make sense, but underwear thief, like, it's more logically, like, sound, but still. Okay, so we are looking for minerals and textiles. Alright, Kiyoshika, welcome to the group. Nozomi, welcome to the group. Does anyone do minerals and textiles? Seemingly not. Emma, come with us. Alright, we're gonna do a head out. Yeah.
Move out!
Not a quick explore this time. Alright. We're going underground. Are there any special things in the underground we would want to get? I don't think so. I think we more or less know where everything goes here. Okay, well, let's just get on it. You trip and fall while exploring some ruins, you end up in the basement. You make your own stairs. You're able to make a makeshift staircase using the collapsed rubble, and while you were building, you found a rare ore. Got some gold. What is this, Donkey Kong Bonanza?
Something.
We were just digging through rock and we get some gold? Nice. You find a shooting game at an abandoned arcade. Prizes are still lined up on the shelves. You can probably shoot one down. The candy. Nothing happens. Great. You find a discarded minecart while exploring a cave. Will you ride in it or just push it along? Hey, live a little. The minecart zoomed through the cave like a roller coaster. Move 3 spaces forward. Oh, what fun. Give me a 2. Give me a 1. You find a creepy suit of armor while exploring an old-fashioned mansion. Did it move just now? We'll inspect it. There wasn't anything strange. Guess it was just your imagination. But it was a pretty decent piece of armor. It might make for a useful crafting material.
Here's something.
Okay, iron. Nice. You find a neglected bronze statue of a dog. It seems to regard you with baleful eyes. Pat its head. The moment you touched the hand of the bronze statue to rub it, it crumpled into dust. Perhaps it was already brittle from the long years of neglect. We did get a pebble, though.
I found something.
This is the actually, we do need some textiles. So, actually, this isn't that bad. You find a cowboy-looking invader. It's even wearing a 10-gallon hat. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Strike. You snuck up on the invader from behind and took it out. You decided to take its cowboy hat as a trophy. Nice.
I found something.
You find some rice balls in an abandoned convenience store. Emma thinks they're too plain. How you spice them up? Strawberries. Emma topped off the rice ball by covering it in maple syrup. Surprisingly, it was delicious. It made the rice taste sweeter and paired perfectly with the acidity of the strawberries. Emma recovered 10 HP, but we were already all at full health anyway. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, I mean, I think this is a pretty clear opening.
Take this! Let's go. Yeah! Got it! Say when.
That makes some degree of sense.
All right. Ready when you are. Got it!
Okay,
Let us
this guy
begin.
up there.
Hi! Leave it to me. Yeah! I've got you!
Oh, good.
Okay.
Try this on for size.
We get one more attack.
Whenever you're ready.
This will take you out.
Here goes!
Thanks.
Oh, do not end the turn, actually. Yashika,
2 arms!
attack.
This is my true power! I leave the rest to you.
Seems like overkill for that one dude, but
We did it.
it worked. A functioning motor. Lovely.
What?
A seashell. Anything else here to grab? In this zone? Right there in the kind of town center. Okay. You found a large piece of red cloth while exploring old houses. What could this be? It's clearly a Pirate King's flag. The large piece of fabric turned out to be a pirate flag with a skull mark. Not too shabby a design either.
I found something.
You were suddenly caught in a violent squall. It's going to be hard to move forward in this. Just squint your eyes. Something was shining through the rainy haze. You walked towards the light to find a gold token lying on the ground. Okay, some BP.
Found something.
Don't mind that, for certain.
This looks valuable.
A photo album. Go 4. You find a large stone with sacred rope around it. It seems to be a seal for something. You can probably get rare ore if you break it open. Kiyoshika, you deal with being cursed. Shink. Kiyoshika's holy Jumanji sword split both the stone and the evil spirit in half. Nice, we got a keystone fragment.
I found something.
Okay. Where are we heading next? I mean, we could potentially... Oh no, I think there's stuff up in the north here. It's a bit of a ways away though. We only have one more slot left to fill. Give me a 6. You find a herd of goat-like animals. Their fur looks soft and fluffy. It might feel good to pet them. Slowly and quietly, obviously. A goat noticed you and kicked out with its hind legs. Emma was knocked back and injured. Emma! You find some rice balls in an abandoned convenience store. Emma thinks they're too plain. How will you spice them up? Ketchup and mayonnaise. Well, it's not as if you can't eat chicken and rice without any toppings. You enjoyed it well enough. Sure. Oh no, you dropped your bag. Everything fell into a nearby pond. Wade in. You were able to recover your items, but the water was chilling. You caught a cold. Dang. Okay. That's fine. Just give me something. You are suddenly unable to move. You've been caught in a huge spider web. We slip out of our clothes here. You took off the clothes stuck on the webbing and escaped, but you suffered emotional damage from the embarrassment of being naked out in the open. Takumi took damage, but we did get giant spider silk.
I found something.
Give me a 3. Like, I'm just thinking if I could get a better quality ore, maybe. I can. Maybe. You find a neglected bronze statue of a dog. Polish it? Nothing happened. Okay, well. I mean, our inventory's full. We're pretty far away from any particular points of interest. I think this is a good place to end the exploration.
That should do it.
And we got textiles and ore, which is what we came here for. So, can't be upset about that, really. Not spectacular, but it's fine. It works.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
It's already bedtime? I collapsed on my bed at the end of the day that had simply flown by. What should I do tomorrow? When would the next attack be? I tried to conjure up my memories from the last time around. My eyelids grew heavier and heavier as my mind wandered. Not that really what happened last time is any guide for what's going on this time at this point. Before long, I had fallen into a light and relaxed sleep. Oh, what's it now? Huh? I was jolted awake by a scream coming from outside my room. I think that sounded like Kako, maybe? Oh, what was that? I jumped out of bed in a hurry and headed outside to investigate, only to be greeted by an astonishing sight. What? No!
Brother dearest.
An indiscernible figure had their mouth latched onto Kako's neck. She was losing a lot of blood, on the verge of fainting, but her attacker wasn't letting up. Kako! I leapt toward them without thinking and tackled the strange figure. We ended up rolling on the floor in a heap. When I entangled myself from the attacker, they slowly raised their head. Oh, hi. You're looking worse for wear, but alive? Eva? It was Eva who stood before us. Our captive enemy commander, who had most definitely been dead last time I checked. Her skin was pale and bloodless. Her eyes were sunken in. Parts of her body were in a state of decomposition. Hey, what's all the noise about? What the hell's going on here? Is that Eva? She's alive, but now... No, don't go near her. You'll die.
What's the meaning of this? Why is Kako on the floor in a pool of her own blood?
Zombie apocalypse?
Hey!
She got bitten in the neck. Somebody grab her. Kako, can you hear me?
Huh?
Oh, for crying out loud, don't tell me Eva's been turned into a monster too. I mean, not that she wasn't kind of already one to begin with, but regardless. I'm afraid so. That's not what a living person looks like. She's in the same state as Yugamu. Guys, Kako's not breathing.
Out of my way! I'll take her to the infirmary!
Please do. Though, I wouldn't get my hopes up too much if I were you.
Run like your puny ass is on fire, Ima. We'll hold Ava back in the meantime.
Emma had gone pale in the face. He hurriedly picked Kako up and was about to start running when... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All of them? Why did we not...
No way!
Okay. Why are we not burning corpses? What is going on here? Ito, Moko, literally everyone who died has come back. So our zombie theory was right. We've been surrounded. We've no choice but to hack and slash our way out. I'll deal with Eva. You guys take the others. Emma, get Kako out of here. Eva leapt toward us with the ferocity of a beast pouncing on its prey. It was like she was running on pure instinct. That's right, this isn't the Eva we knew. So there's no need to hold back. I dodged her attacks as well as I could and grabbed an iron pipe that was on the floor nearby. Ugh! Ooh, that's brutal. The moment I found an opening, I thrust the pipe toward her head and rammed it into her head. After letting out a brief roar, she stopped moving completely and fell forward. I pulled the pipe out from Eva's head and lifted her body up. And then... With all the strength I had, I tossed her body over the fence and off the roof. Black blood kept spewing from her head wound as she fell all the way to the ground. Good. That's Eva settled. Now I'll... Takumi, behind you. What? Is this karma coming back to bite me for killing this guy? I still stand by that choice. I'll do it again!
Watch out!
Oh. Okay. Just a scratch, right?
Hiruko!
Oh, no. I had trouble wrapping my head around what had just happened. All of a sudden, Hiruko was losing blood from the hole that had opened in her back.
Hiruko! Hiruko, stay with me!
She died. Protecting me? Why did our dead friends come back to life like this? Why were they attacking us? Nothing was making any sense. I let out a frenzied scream and leapt toward Ito in a rage. But when I lifted the pipe to run it through his head... Oh man, he's like a super zombie. Ah! Something heavy struck and I was flung through the air like a rubber ball. My vision changed in an instant. As I gazed at the night sky, I realized I'd fallen off the roof. Well, that's not good. Sorry, Hiriko. You gave your life for me. I'm going to die anyway. Am I just dead? Like, completely? Day 59? Day 60. 61. Are we going to do this until day 100? 62. 63. Day 64. Day 65. Day 66. Day 67. 68. Oh. Oh. No, 69. Oh. Well, somehow I'm still alive, apparently. At this point, it's probably only like me and like 2 other people or something, given how things have been going. I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface from a very deep place. Where am I? Takumi, you're awake! I heard somebody's voice nearby. I turned toward it and found Nozomi's eyes peering into mine. Well, okay, I mean, Nozomi's still among the survivors. That was like the main reason we went back in time. In the first place. Probably not worth it to kill everyone aside from her, though, by the end of this. Oh, thank goodness. We were all so worried. You just wouldn't wake up. This is a shocking number of survivors. I was not expecting this many people to still be alive. Finally decided to get up, Takumi. It's been 10 days, dude. That's gotta be a new record. What? I was out for 10 days? I remember being thrown off the roof by Ito. Why didn't I die? You did, but we managed to salvage you and put you in the revive-o-matic before it was too late. What happened after that? Kako and Hiriko, are they... They were beyond saving. That stings. That stings. Like, I actually like those two. Not to mention gameplay-wise, they were like some of our best soldiers, so things get to be a bit rough. After you and Hiriko were killed, we were being pushed back, so we had to retreat. Unfortunately, we were able to take their bodies with us. And they're still... Yeah, they're still up there. Wanted to retrieve the bodies, but those zombies wouldn't let us get near them. For now, the roof is locked and off limits. That's not right. The fact that Hiriko sacrificed herself to save me weighed heavily on my heart. But I knew I wasn't the only one in pain over the deaths of our friends. I glanced at Emma, who was standing quietly in a corner of the room. Yeah. He's just been standing there for the last 10 days. No respond to anyone and hasn't eaten anything. Could he set up sentry guns? I don't know, maybe. In theory. Though, sentry guns are probably only programmed to shoot at invaders. It's not, because they don't shoot at us, so they probably wouldn't shoot at the corpses. So, might not actually be all that effective. He wasn't in any state to join us for the battle either. What battle? There was a defensive battle?
Yes, on day 63 while you were out like a light. We only had to deal with minions this time, so I took the liberty to clear them out with one shot. I must be rewarded for this. To prove that you're grateful, I want to have a victory parade held in my honor, with you leading the way, sitting on a spiky medieval torture device.
Hey!
That sounds more painful than the battle.
Huh?
Actually, shouldn't we be doing something at Emma? It's really concerning to see him like this. Can you blame him? The guy worships the ground his sister walked on. He's not going to be able to deal with it right away. We should just leave him be. He got real violent trying to go back to save Kako before. I had to restrain him physically. During that time, the others went out to get your body. Oh, okay. Thanks for saving me. What about Eva? Did you find her body next to mine?
We have already disposed of that prisoner in the wall of fire.
You mean like we did with Yagamu?
She wasn't moving, so she was probably well and truly dead, but you can never be too careful.
This is just a guess of mine, but I think these zombies' weak points are their heads. When I put that iron pipe through Eva's head, she suddenly stopped moving. So I have to either do a headshot or burn them in undying flames to burn to kill them. Indeed, unfortunately, Hemoanima appears to have no effect on them. They almost killed me when we last fought them. They moved so quickly, I barely had a chance to deal damage. We've also discovered some other things while you were asleep. First of all, the zombies can move around normally during the day. They don't have the usual undead weakness. We can't count on the sunlight to make them weaker. The second thing is about their senses. They can't see very well. On the other hand, their sense of hearing is super sensitive. They can pinpoint our locations by using sound alone. By sound alone. That's not good. But maybe we could, what if we like blasted music over the Wait, it's day 69. Guys, music's gonna blast over the speakers. They're gonna be blind! Right, because that was the day they had like the rock music. There's something even worse. It seems that the zombies have incredibly superhuman strength. Yeah, all it took was one punch from Ato to send me flying over the fence. And he pierced right through Herika's back like it was a piece of paper. Yeah, we've been through our fair share of tough situations too, so becoming zombies must have made them even stronger. It means their bodies still remember the strength they had when they were alive. Anyway, we don't stand a chance against them. Since we can't go back to the roof, we decided to make the metal shop our base for now. We got all the tools we need to fight here, and it's near the cafeteria as well. We don't have to worry about starving at least. I see. So that's why I was placed here. Come to think of it, is that power saw Yagami was using still around?
Yep, right here.
Suasa opened a locker in the room and showed us what was inside. Good. We may have use for it yet. The power saw that once struck fear into our hearts was now a shining beacon of hope. So anyway, were the three things we discovered while you were... Those were the three things we discovered while you were out. But we still don't know what's turning the dead bodies into zombies. Maybe consider the possibility of a viral infection, but some things didn't quite match up. Wait! Are we going back into fantasy territory again? I guess so. Everything is pure supposition at this point, after all. If Terumi turned because she had been bitten by Yagamu, who or what turned Eva, Moko, and Daito? Their deaths had nothing to do with zombies. They died before zombie Yagami showed up. Doesn't seem like any of them are interested in biting dead bodies either.
When you reach Yagamu's state of perversion, anything goes, right? He totally seems like the sort that'd be into necrophilia. The zombies don't retain any of the body's original character traits, though. We can't talk to them, so we don't even know that for sure. I have an idea. We'll all learn zombie language so we can solve these mysteries and resolve the matter peacefully. What? Do zombies have language? Not that I know of. You're the one who just... Whatever. As the others furiously debated every possibility, I found a hypothesis forming in my head. What if we already have the infection as a hidden condition? Like the zombie virus stays dormant and only activates once we die. Oh, we never thought of that. Sounds like something worth investigating. Investigate? Ow. I was tinkering with the Revivomatic the other day, and I found this function called scan mode. It's normally used on the living, and it detects any anomalies within the body. The Revivomatic had a function like that. We should try it out right away. Yeah, let's go to the infirmary now. We immediately set off for the infirmary, dragging the dazed Emma along with us. But even after scanning everybody with the Revivomatic, the conclusion was the same. No abnormalities detected. Which meant none of us had an infection. Day 69 ended without any clear answers emerging on how the zombies were being created.